The White Cliffs of Dover hide a secret, a maze of tunnels designed to keep the enemy from the shores of England. In 1940, these tunnels played a crucial role in saving the British Army trapped in Dunkirk by the German war machine just across the English Channel in France. But the tunnels have a much longer story to tell. Generations of soldiers have been on duty here since they were first built, to keep Napoleon in France. In 1939, with war on the horizon, the tunnels were activated once more, and today, English heritage and Corning design have made those dramatic days come alive, as you find yourself in a bomb-proof shelter on the very day war is declared. Newsreels bring you up to date with the latest war news from the continent and set the scene for the fateful battle for France. The German army was about to beat the Allied forces trapped on the beaches at Dunkirk. This is the story of their dramatic rescue.
The BEF, with their French allies, are fighting a desperate battle in the northern zone of the Western Front. They have withdrawn towards the coast.
Allied troops formed a perimeter around Dunkirk to protect the soldiers awaiting their rescue. The fighting was fierce. The roads were crowded with Belgian and French civilians fleeing the German advance.
It was from within these tunnels that a naval operation was improvised, as no less than 800 civilian and naval ships sailed into hell and back during 10 long, hard days.
It looked awful, you know, as though we were going into Dante's Inferno.
One room in particular became the centre of the operation, the Dynamo room. The German bombers turned their attention to the large ships. On the fourth day of the evacuation, 3 large destroyers and 9 other large vessels were sunk.
Battered, beaten, and at the point of being driven into the sea, close to 400,000 men were desperately waiting for those ships to arrive.
The men waited in the dunes and in orderly lines on the beaches, ready to scatter at the sound of approaching German planes which strafed and bombed them. On May the 31st, the answer arrived in the form of an extraordinary fleet of merchant and civilian boats, the little ships.
5 people died, actually, so badly wounded during our trip over.
They were in a terrible state, the soldiers were, you know. Some were blinded and some had lost legs.
With troops flooding back into Britain, the news of the withdrawal from France was made public.
One sergeant said to me, "It's been a bloody defeat," he said, "but we're here."
But not everyone could go. With the fall of France, the English Channel and Dover Castle became the new front line. The battle for Britain was about to begin.